Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Carol Tia. This is a reading for fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. So I'm seeing the three lightning bolts. This is an obsession. Sad, anything like that. This is an obsession. They're angry and vindictive because Monique, because they've been exposed. They know that they aren't really like as original as they want to be, as creative as they're pretending to be. They aren't who that they've been portraying themselves to be. And others are starting to see this, and they became vindictive instead of them just saying, yeah, I'm inspired by such and such. Yeah, I got that from such and such. Yeah, I copied off of such and such. Yeah, I stole that from such and such. Yeah, I bit that from such and such. Yeah, I'm learning from such and such. Yeah, such and such taught me that. It's like their ego just won't allow them to admit that they're stealing from another others or copying off another others or inspired by another others. Dominique. So it's like it's getting to a point to where it's just like, listen, you are too egotistical to admit that you are learning from somebody, inspired by somebody, spending money with somebody, whatever this is, doing business with somebody. They feel some type of way about just saying that, you know. Jazz is all I'm hearing. So they're getting shut out. Like, these people are too egotistical to just admit that they're inspired, but they're copying like crazy. So it's like, how are you not inspired by such and such when you trying to be like them or do what they do or talking like them, or everything that you got going on is because you trying to, you get what I'm saying, feel such and such shoes or something. It's almost like they're trying to discredit something or somebody while they're trying to copy off of them. And they're trying to sell this stuff to their family members and friends as if this is their real identity, their real self. These are their real ideas, their original thoughts, original content, original whatever this stuff is. And it's not. Rachel's is all I'm hearing. They're not original in no type of way. So now they can't steal content anymore. They can't steal somebody's intellectual property anymore. They're being exposed for being a fraud, or because the person whose content and creative abilities that they've been using to make themselves look like they cool or interesting or creative in some type of way, they're a part of the same family, team, group, or social circle now. So they hate it. Brids, they hate it. So it's just like you can't continue to pretend to be something or somebody that you aren't. You can't continue to pretend to be somebody else that we already know. You can't continue to pretend like we don't know what's really going on here. It's just coming across to me, Williams, they got to give this up. They false identity. They took on somebody else's identity, content, persona, intellectual property, and try to sell this shit to the same people, or to familiar faces. And now it's just like, you got to go be yourself, big dog. Like, you trying to be such and such so bad, such and such so bad, but we know such and such. Like, you want to be like such and such so bad, but such and such is being themselves and you're being them. Like, they won't accept that reality. Like, they aren't who they're trying to portray themselves to be. They're trying to sell somebody else's name, brand, business, or identity to the same people that are already in the mix. And it's just like, we're not buying what you're selling because you literally are a fraud or a copycat or a wannabe. And they are. Dominique, like, whatever is happening here, they salty because they can't get off selling somebody else's brand, selling somebody else's identity, stealing somebody else's content, whatever this is. Ravens. It's like, this is a whole fraud. And this person is in a place where they're angry because it's like, no, we know such and such in real life. Like, we don't know them off of social media. We know them off of, and we know this person in real life, like in real life. And they thought that everybody else only knew these people or this person off of social media. So now they in a place to where it's like, now you really exposing your hand. Now you really exposing that you a fraud or want to be in a copycat, because you thought that you was going to come around in these same social circles and slander somebody when these people actually know this person personally. So who's really the fraud in this situation? Shayna, Sheena, Shanae, Janae. Like, who's really the fraud in this situation? They had so much to say. But it's like, You sound like you got that from such and such. That sounds real similar to what such and such is doing. That looks real similar to such and such work. Like whatever this is, for sure. They're nothing or nobody but a fraud. And they're salty because Tia is what I'm hearing. Everything that they've been trying to do, they stole. Everything. Their content, their intellectual property, everything is stolen. Everything. The names for their brands and businesses, their hobbies, their interests, their style, whatever this stuff is, they stole all of this stuff. So now their entire image is falling apart. And instead of them just apologizing to say, hey, I'm a copycat, I'm a fraud, I stole your identity. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm copying off of you. They want to talk down. Like, you are inspired, little bro. You inspired. And they just don't want to say that. So their image is falling apart. Because it's like, we can timestamp this stuff. We can date these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever is happening here, it's like they're a wannabe. They're a wannabe. And it's just over with. It's over with. I just hate how they try to desperately block somebody else's shine, block somebody else's blessings by pretending to be something or somebody that they aren't. Like, you took on this whole persona, this whole identity because this whole image or this style or started doing these things for a living, whatever it is, because you was trying to take attention away from another party. They never were original. They never were real. Damon's what I'm hearing. They were never real. Now they in a place to where they salty because everybody's seeing them. Like, you're not even Marquise. Now everybody's seeing them for exactly who they are. Like, you a fraud, bro. A whole fraud, a whole wannabe. Just mad because everybody see it for exactly what it is. Like, you salty that people actually know these people or this person in real life and you've been copying off of them while evil eyeing them. Period. Janae, Shanae, like, thank you so much. Des.